You ever wonder why one day your favorite scent work and the next time you go out, you can't buy a bite? I'm going to explain it. Stay tuned for that. Nice big one. Make some dirt. That's all I need. All right, y'all. I got me some worms. I dug my worms. I got an itty bitty hook on there. Y'all can see how small that hook is. I'm just gonna pop me a worm. Pull one out. Just gonna take them and pop about 1.5 inches. That's all I'm gonna be using, about that big. So I can see that I'm just gonna thread it on the hook. Simple and easy. I'm not using no lead, nothing like that. Just a hook by itself. Cause I need to catch me a few small bluegill so I can show y'all this method. Now I have actually located some bluegill right around this area right here. Some small ones, because that's what I'm looking for. The smaller the better. I'm just gonna take this. Did y'all see that? Let me see if I can do it again. Got him. Good size too. Look how small he is. It's a small one, but this is the size I'm looking for. That's the size I'm looking for. Still got my little piece of worm, got my fish. So let's get another one. Got him. All right, so I got what I need. You see them in there. Small. Little bluegill. That's what I'm gonna be using. The smaller the better. Welcome to Walking on Water. Today I got a good episode for y'all. I'm gonna show y'all a method that I use during these hot days of summer to guarantee to put more fish in the boat. Now, we already know it's dealing with scents. But first, let me do a shout out to Chris Gill from Asleep at the Reel. He called me during his live feed on YouTube to answer a question a lot of his subscribers was asking about having a difficult time putting crappie in the boat during this dog days of summer. So if you haven't checked out his channel, check it out. So I'm about to get loaded up, get on this water. I'm gonna break this scent thing down for y'all. When times get tough in the summer and your crappie nibbles, your slab saws, all your spray scents don't work, I want you to try something that I call the scent of the day. Think about this. Take a 5-gallon bucket, fill it with water, and put it on the side of your house. The first day, it smells like a normal bucket of water. After about 4 days, it started to rain, so I had to put my top up. But after about 4 days, it no longer smelled like fresh water. It started to smell stale or kind of old. After about a month, it's probably gonna be done turn brown and start having like wingworms or little organisms in it. My point is, the water conditions change daily. Also, the scent of that water changes daily. The water evaporates, or if a rain comes, put more water in the lake, it's gonna smell different. You're gonna wanna use the scent that smells like the surrounding area. Think about this. A mechanic normally smells like oil. A cook gonna smell like food. I'm a landscaper, so I always smell like outside or grass. If in a hospital, the nursery that got babies, you know the scent of babies. Versus a nursery home, the scent of older folks. You know, we can identify with those scents. Fish identify the same way. They can smell the difference between a young fish and an old fish. When nothing else works, I typically go out and catch small brim, you know, or small crappie, which either or. Brim is easier to catch, so I can use their scent. And I'm not pulling brim from another body of water. I'm using it in that body of water because they smell like what's already there. If I took you out of your house and put you in a barn in the middle of summer and locked you in it, you're probably gonna have anxiety and you're gonna be sweating. And when you sweat, it comes out through your pores. So it's the same thing. If you take a small brim out of its lake and put him in a bucket, well, he may suffer from anxiety and they're gonna slime up more. That protective coat that they naturally have that protects them from diseases and things of that nature, it's gonna come out in a slime coat. So I take the jig and I rub it all in that slime. So a fish that is scared, it's coming through their slime, so it's giving off a natural scent of fear. So if a bass, a crappie, or a catfish, they get up on it and smell it, it's what they already gonna smell, because normally, you know, that bait that they're going after, scared of them. So you're naturally imitating what's already in the water, what they're already used to. Using that method or doing it this way will get you more bites. The crappie nibbles and all that, it's good, but it's not better than God's natural sense. That's how I look at it. So I'm getting the smell of the young fish and the anxiety of the young fish, all from that slime coat, putting it on my jig and catching fish. Using this method can put more fish in the boat. You know, that could be the difference between 1 bite and 0 bites. And let me tell you, 1 bite beats 0 bites any day of the week. Simple as that. You ever get out on the water and can't get no bites, but you know the fish are there? I suggest you try this method. It's gotten me out of a 0 day plenty of times. So I figure I'll share this with y'all. A lot of people probably seen it, but just didn't understand it. The concept is strong, but we go in depth on my channel. So that's what it is. I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate you, the support. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below and I'll get back to them. If y'all got questions on anything, just let me know. That could be probably the next episode. That being said, this is another episode of Walking in Water. Hey, y'all be blessed. I almost forgot. Side note. Hey, if you're getting minnows from a minnow store and bringing it to the lake, put some of the lake water in your minnow. 2 reasons why. For one, the temperature of the water that you brought it from the store is gonna be way lower than the temperature at the lake, especially in the summertime. So if you can, put that lake water in your bucket of minnows to adjust for that difference, because you're gonna send your minnows into shock. If you just go from cold water to hot water, they're gonna go into shock and they're gonna die. A lot of people struggle to keep their minnows alive. Well, I got a minnow box and I'm using the bubble box to aerate the tank. So that's what I'm using, but that's just a side tip for y'all that will help you when you're fishing with these minnows in the heat.